Hi, it's Corey Chambers in Los Angeles. Thanks for taking a minute to listen in. In a moment, I'll share with you some valuable information about this topic. Downtown Los Angeles real estate, top 10 questions about lofts and condos. If you see any properties that you may be interested in, let us know. We will gladly send you a property information packet of any loft, condo, or house, or we'll arrange for a private preview upon request. If you have a home you'd like to sell, then you should know that I will guarantee the sale of your present home at a price acceptable to you, or I'll buy it for cash. This guarantee will allow you to buy your next home without worrying about selling your present home. To find out how much you could sell your home for, call me at 213-880-9910 now. Here's the real estate news. The LA Loft blog readers are always the most savvy and knowledgeable about local real estate. So I'm relying more and more on the readers like you to tell us what to talk about and to provide information and questions about what are the topics that we should be discussing. I have found that when I talk about topics that the LA Loft blog readers have mentioned or asked about or brought up, that's how we get the most other readers engaged and satisfied with what they're reading. So that's one reason why the LA Loft blog is the authority of downtown Los Angeles real estate, because it's not just experienced real estate agents and brokers putting it together, but it's also these very, very smart buyers who are usually very sophisticated, savvy home buyers, sellers, landlords, and renters. So here are the top 10 questions this week. Are Alta Lofts California conversion? Yeah. By the way, some of these do not come in as questions. They just come in sometimes as searches or other things. So some of the basic words are all, things given to us by the readers. But some of the details or formulation are things that we have changed or added to make it into a question. So the answer is yes. Alta Lofts. I got to fix this misspelling. Alta Lofts needs to become Alta Lofts. Alta Lofts in Los Angeles, California, are condos in a converted industrial building, formerly known as the Fuller Paint Company. Alta Lofts are known for being bigger, nicer, and cheaper than lofts in downtown LA. By the way, there's a couple coming up for sale that are some of the bigger ones that are not listed. So if you need a big 2-story loft at a lower price, make sure you contact me directly at the 213 number, 880-9910, or email me, coreychambers@yahoo.com. Next question, number 2, what's happening at Chase Tower, Los Angeles? Well, Chase Tower did not used to be called Chase Tower, but it's now sort of becoming that because it says Chase right on top of it. I don't think it's still officially Chase Tower, but maybe Chase calls it Chase Tower. It's always been known as 1100 Wilshire, although that's not much of a name either. That's the address, but that was the name of the building. So the luxury high-rise loft condo building has modern soft lofts for sale and for lease, along with very nice high-end amenities. You can get more details on what is for sale and for lease and more detail about the property, about the building at 1100lofts.com. www.1100lofts.com, or click on the link. Next question. Is the Eckhart building in Santee Village? Yes, the Eckhart building is one of the 3 loft condo buildings that make up the homeowners association that comprise Santee Village. The other 2 are the Cornell building and the Textile building. And you can see the Eckhart at eckhartloft.com. What is the nature of Alta Lofts California construction? Alta Lofts is not brand new, and so it's not under construction as a new building. It's been around for a long time, and it was converted around 11 years ago. But it is under repair construction, which is probably what the question was about, for repairs and renovation after a lawsuit. So it was a very common lawsuit or litigation when the homeowners sue the developer for construction defects. And like most concrete buildings, it had some water intrusion through the concrete. Just like most old houses get termites, most old concrete buildings get some water intrusion in the concrete. So do brick buildings. So the developer had to pay to seal and fix up some of that water intrusion and so forth. But there's not usually any real damage to speak of. But there was some damage because they did not put enough of a correct slope and drainage for the walkways outside of people's doors to the loft condo units. So water was getting inside the doors and also getting inside the windows because they did not do the windows correctly, or the rooftop. So that's one reason why they did have to pay a fair amount of money, because water should not be going in through doors and water should not be coming in through windows. So I lived Alta. Water came through my windows, but when it rains really hard, we still don't get much more than not even a few drops, but like a few sprinkles will come in a major rain. Nothing that's even noticeable most of the time. But we did get some water in here when they actually took a high pressure hose and squirted it through the cracks on the windows into our unit. So that I did not appreciate too much, because for one thing they wouldn't stop doing it. So that was I had to call the police to stop them from squirting high pressure water in through my the window cracks. So that's Alta Lofts. So they've been also working on that for like more than 2 years, I think, the construction and fixing up things at Alta Lofts. The builder and developer settled litigation to pay for that concrete ceiling, water resistance, drainage, floor resloping and refinishing flooring, lots of other stuff. The rooftop safety rails were finally installed on top because it had no rooftop safety rails, and it had a double dangerous rooftop because it also has an interior courtyard, so people could fall on the outside from the roof, and they could also fall into the courtyard from the roof. None of them had any safety rails whatsoever, which is crazy. But they finally put up the safety rails up there, so now people won't accidentally walk off the edge. Because without the safety rails, you simply look at your phone, take a picture, and then you accidentally walk right off the top of the 6th floor, and you have about a 95% chance of dying, 99% chance probably. So that's good that they finished that, and I think they might have added some hooks for people to come down to do cleaning and window washing and repairs off of the roof using those hanging rope scaffolds. But I know the rails are up there because you could see them from the ground. The bulk of the work appears to be completed, but some repairs and improvements are still in progress, including painting and coating the ground. You can see more details on what's for sale and for lease on Alta Lofts on www.altaloft.com. Next question, how can I get a copy of the master insurance plan of the Eastern Columbia Lofts building? Well, that's a good question. I don't know if they will give you a master insurance plan unless you're doing some sort of transaction there. But you would call the Homeowners Association directly. The phone number you can find on the Downtown Los Angeles Homeowners Association directory at www.hoadtla.com. Is there a floor plan for lofts for lease? Well, occasionally you'll see some floor plans for lofts for lease. One person asked specifically because they live in San Francisco, they could fly in to see some rentals. And I suggested that rather than wasting $300 to look at a rental that you might not like, what we could do is, for anyone who's out of town, we can send you a video walkthrough to show the layout, and then you can apply for free a lot of the times. So that saves you a lot of money. Call me at 213-880-9910. Next question, mobile homes as investments to fix up and to rent out. That's not quite a complete question, but I think we get what they're asking about. So look closely at space rent. Oh, this is just a tip. If you do want to fix up a mobile home and then rent it out as as an investment, make sure you look closely at the rent space, because a lot of people don't realize that most mobile homes have rent space and do not include the land. But some of them do include the land, but only very few. Only a few of them include the land. And you'll see a big difference because if it's like $15,000 to $100,000 in Los Angeles, it's not going to be including any land probably. When you see something that's $300,000, $400,000 in LA for a mobile home, then you know that it probably includes the land, the space under the mobile home. And also make sure you calculate that space rent and also the amount that you will be paying for, your overhead, your maintenance and stuff like that, and repairs and taxes and all that. Usually you want to own the land so that your investment will grow while your costs stay, relatively the same. To see mobile homes, call us at 213-880-9910 so we can send you all of the mobile homes for sale that match your home buying criteria. Our clients usually don't like mobile homes very much, but they are out there. We will help you with those. How much does it cost to buy a house in Los Angeles? Well, roughly costs about $650,000 for a single-family home in LA. A very nice house in the most desirable neighborhoods may cost around $1,500,000, according to LA Curbed. You can click on that. How much is a two-bedroom to rent in downtown LA? Well, two bedrooms in downtown usually start at around $2,600 a month. You can click on this www.laloftlease.com. And that's the last of the questions. Here's a bonus DTLA real estate tips and tricks for 2020. And that's it. Find out what the home down the street sold for. Get a free list of recently sold homes along with the final sale amounts to know what people really paid for the properties. That's how you're going to get the best idea of how much homes are really worth, how much they're going to sell for. Along with a list of homes that were just listed. And to get that, just fill out the online form here, recently sold downtown Lofts request. And you can use that for any area in California, even other states. Just click this button here instead of, you could also click this one if it's going to be your home address, or this one for anything that's not home. All right, then it's a real short form. Click submit. You can also see what's for sale near downtown and what's for lease. And this is actually the most stylish bar in Los Angeles right here. I think if you click on that, you might get more information. And that's pretty much it. As I mentioned earlier, a property information packet is available for any properties, or you can request a tour of the interior of any properties near Los or elsewhere. Just call us at 213-880-9910. I'm Corey Chambers in Los Angeles. Thanks for taking a look, and you take care. Bye-bye.